How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the LAIR. And today I have another historic best of one deck for you. This is based on the big red shell I had made a video on about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Anyway, so I'll go over the cards and then we'll talk about the strategy. So on the 1-drops, I have 2 copies of Shock. At instant speed, deal 2 damage to any target. On the 2-drops, I have 2 copies of Lightning Strike. At instant speed, deal 3 damage to any target. Onto the 3-drops, I have the full playset of Blood Sun. It's an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, we draw a card, and it says all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities. And then we have 2 copies of Sparkhunter Masticore. This is a new card from the core set 2021. He's a 3/4, and as an additional cost to cast the spell, we have to discard a card. He has protection from planeswalkers, so all those Teferis out there, the Lilianas, all that stuff. We can activate his first ability and deal 1 damage to target planeswalker, and then we can activate his second ability and give him indestructible. Onto the 4-drops, I have a full playset of Pirate's Pillage. This is a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast the spell, we have to discard a card, but we draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens that we can sacrifice and add 1 mana of any color. Running the full playset of Storm's Wrath. It's a sorcery, deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. And we have a full playset of Irencrag Feat. It's a sorcery, adds 7 red mana, and then you can cast only 1 more spell this turn. And then on the top end, we have a full playset of Haphazard Bombardment. When it comes into the play, we choose 4 non-enchantment permanents that we don't control and put an aim counter on them, and then at the beginning of our end step, if 2 or more permanents you don't control have aim counters on them, destroy one of those permanents at random. 1 copy of Fiery Emancipation. This is also a new card from core set 2021. It says if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent or player instead. Then we have 3 copies of Ugin, the Ineffable. He comes in at 4 loyalty. His static ability says colorless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. His +1 ability, we exile the top card of our library face down and look at it and create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token, and when it leaves the battlefield, put the exiled card into your hand. And then his -3 ability says destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors. And then we have 2 copies of Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. He comes in at 7 loyalty. His +2 ability says he does 3 damage to any target. His -X says exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less. That's 1 or more colors. And then his -10, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, then put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And then finally 2 copies of Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. He's a 10/10 indestructible. When you cast the spell, exile 2 target permanents, and whenever Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. The mana base, I chose 22 Mountain and 4 Lotus Field, which will normally have hexproof, enters the battlefield tapped, and when it comes into play, we have to sacrifice 2 lands, and we add 3 mana of any 1 color. The idea behind this deck is we'd like to get a Blood Sun down first, and then when we play our Lotus Field, it loses all of their abilities, except for mana abilities, so it just comes into play like a normal land, untapped. We don't have to sacrifice lands. It isn't hexproof, though, and then we can tap it for 3 mana. So that helps us ramp huge. Blood Sun also helps us draw a card. Pirate's Pillage is also card draw and ramp as well in the treasure tokens. We have our Shock and our Lightning Strike as oddball little ping damage. We can Storm's Wrath and then pick off a bigger creature if we need to, or Planeswalker at that. Sparkhunter is more for our control set matchups against many Planeswalkers where we just really don't have an answer. Since he has protection from planeswalkers, and then we're going to be having massive amounts of mana in this deck available mid to late game, so we will be able to take use of his 2 abilities as well. I already said Storm's Wrath is our board wipe of choice. The only creature that can be affected by this, or I should say planeswalker, is this the baby Ugin, since he comes in at 4 loyalty, but if we plus him first, then he's 5, so he's out of the danger zone. Irencrag Feat is another card that helps us ramp very quickly into our bigger spells. Haphazard Bombardment can hit anything except for enchantments. Fiery Emancipation makes all of our stuff hit 3 times harder, including our little spirit tokens from Baby Ugin, the +1 ability on Spirit Dragon will do 9 damage a ping, and then Ulamog swings for 30 instead of just 10. Ugin by himself can win games, helps us draw cards. But yeah, that's the gist of the deck. I call it Fiery Feet. We have a 4.6 converted mana cost, running 4 creatures, 26 lands. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Also, feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. And thanks for watching. So let's hop into some games. We're going to be doing the rank today. I forgot the rank reset yesterday, I believe. So we'll just hop into the rank queue here. Yeah, I was going to do a draft today for my episode, but I had a fan special request Big Red again, and I did. When I opened up my couple packs of 21 when it came out, I did draw a couple really good Big Red cards. So anyways, we're starting off with a 2-lander here. I have a Shock, a Pirate's Pillage. I think we're going to mulligan here. I'd prefer to see either a Lotus Field. Okay, this is better. We'll keep this. We'll drop a Lotus Field. Hello, I saw that. Sorry, I was looking at my cards. Sparkhunter Masticore, that's nice. Xerox Fenlurker. Okay. Fortunately, we still have to exile something out of our hand. Let's see here. Only got 2 of you. I guess we'll get out a Pirate's Pillage. Sorry, thinking. Bruce, you okay? Okay. I mean, I think we have to get rid of. I think I'm going to get rid of the bombardment because. I feel like if I play Sparkhunter, it's going to die immediately. But this is obviously a discard deck, so we're going to have to discard something. So let's play Sparkhunter. Let's get rid of the Lotus Field, I guess, since we have 4 of them. Register. Now opponent's going to be on the Discord. Yeah. The good news is we can give our friend Indestructible and just chump block. Yeah, so this is just a straight discard deck. So let's give him Indestructible. I guess we got that going for us at least. Storms. So I have 26 land in this deck. We're gonna have to pass. What happened?
The controller died, so...
Oh, okay. Just swap it to the other one. Just, you should have your charger, right, Bruce?
I'm just gonna swap the controllers. The charger's here.
Well, this is definitely not the plan. I guess that would be one of the one decks we're weak against is discard. Okay. Oh, I see, because it's an instant speed. So let's concede there. There's not really much we could have done. Alright, let's hop into another one. Let's try that again. Alright, so I got a 4-lander here, we got a Sparkhunter, Pirates, Pillage, let's keep it. Get the Sparkhunter out there. We'll discard a land card. Cultivate. There's an Irencrag. So we'll Irencrag into Haphazard, we'll hit all of his lands, smack him in the face. I don't know how much this is going to really work, because if this is a ramp deck, we're kind of fighting an uphill battle. My opponent doesn't play any creatures, I will... Okay. There's the man with the plan. So let's Pirates Pillage. We'll discard a Storm's Wrath, of course. Attack. Okay. Haphazard's put in the work. The thing with Haphazard, though, is once it gets down to 2, it'll stop destroying. However, those counters stay on, so if we draw another Haphazard, we can clock the rest of his stuff. So I believe this is the Ugin deck. We got an Ineffable. I think we're just gonna do this. Just gonna attack him here. Let's draw a card. I mean, I really... Oh, okay. We can't destroy him because he's got hexproof, so let's just plus up. Let's go ahead and play. Alright. So we double block, triple block, we've got the shock available. Alright, I'm cool with this. Opponent does have enough to burrow though. So I block, Now if he didn't have hexproof we could hit him right there, but alright, it's time. Ugin. So what's the move here? I could destroy Euro. So we want to do 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do this. We're going to plus here. And then we'll do this for 5, 6. 5, 6. And we'll hit him, but let's go.
Creation can be undone.
Forgot it hits non. Or I'm sorry, it only hits colored permanents. So I kind of screwed myself up there. However, if we do draw into another Lotus Field, I'm just going to sacrifice the 2 lands. I mean, we already got a Ugin and a... we both have both Ugins. Okay. So he's going to do 3 damage to my Ugin. And get hit in the face for... I think he forgot about Sparkhunter. Nice. Okay. So, plus here. Plus here. Let's do Pirate's Pillage. Let's just drop a Lotus Field, you know? Why not? We don't have the blood sun. Play 1. Let's leave. Ulamog, nice. base here. Okay. So he's going to exile the 20 cards off of our library, but I mean 3, 4, 5.
Our actions determine the course of war. Mensa.
Cool. I think I'm good. Llanowar elves. Why can't I cast? Oh, that includes this? I mean... Stop, Glyza. That was kind of bullshit. What are you gonna do? Let's hop into another one. Who is it? Get him! Get him! Get him! Alright, let's hop into another one. Why is that? It's okay. Just shoot. Why is that? Be quiet. Alright, so we got a 3-lander here, got a Lightning Strike, Pirate's Pillage. Let's keep this. Could always draw into our Blood Sun. Sweet girl. Okay, so I think I'm going to Pirate's Pillage here. We'll drop Storm's Wrath. Ugin. Opponent's really ramping toward Ugin. Alright. So what's the move here? It's Pirate's Village. Just drop an Irencrag. Lotus Field. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Well, next turn at least we can play our Haphazard. Pick off the Wake and some of his white lands, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, so let's play Haphazard. We'll name you, you. It's a lot of land. Hydroid Crisis. Hydroid Crisis. No, guys. I feel like this deck should do a little bit better than this. Especially going up against just like Ram style decks. Ooh. Got a mastery here. Hop into another one. So we have a Lotus Field, 2-lander, 2 Irencrag feats. We're gonna mulligan this. So we're gonna drop 1 Storm's Wrath here. Maybe. Storm's Wrath. Quiza. Lawn of War Elves. be the, man, I'm just, not having any luck today. It's funny, it's like when you playtest something, you always get those Blood Suns into like a Lotus Field turn 4 or 5. So I think this is the Ugin Elementals that I've been hearing about. But if I get another land, he's not going to be having a great time. Please don't be another Risen Reef. Elemental. Okay. Would love to see a land. Beautiful. So opponent is gaining life. Probably has another Risen Reef. Okay, on where else? Risen Reef. Okay. Okay. This. I guess I should have activated or I should have tapped the mana, the mountains before, so I could have used that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I couldn't have cast anything else this turn. So yeah, this is a Timor Elementals. Oh, got that. That's nice. Counterspell? No. It's like, you know, they always seem to have it. Okay, I'm cool with this. Got the Pirates Pillage here. Guess we'll discard an Ulamog if we absolutely have to. What the hell? B2 Gazi. Oh, forgot about that. It's cool, it doesn't have trample. Cool. So now we can Pirates Pillage. Discard a mountain. Let's play this. Let's play this. Oh, Storm's Wrath. So if I plus, that puts him at 4. I can chump block. So we're gonna do that. Because either ways, we're going to lose anyways, right?
The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do Ulamog next turn. I think that should be a wrap. Alright. So let's Ulamog. Still get exile. Yeah, that's cool. It still happens. Again.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Kind of crazy deck, right? Elementals, running counter spells. What the hell is this guy do? Proliferate. Yeah.
Be still.
So. Let's do another Ulamog. Let's do you and you. Another counter spell. Of course. That's fine. Plus again.
Secrets manifest before you.
Growth spiral. Woo!
Ether itself.
Another Ugin right there. And we did it! Jesus Christ. We finally won one. It's like, I feel like this deck shouldn't suck, but I don't know. Alright, let's hop into another one here. Fijicus. Alright. So we got a 3-lander here, Lightning Strike, Sparkhunter. Let's just keep this. Maybe my problem is I'm treating this like a competitive deck. We really need to see either. Okay. Discard a card here. I'm sorry, discard a land here. Alright, so we have to play this. Let's Pirates Pillage. Get rid of the Irencrag. Yes, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we might have a chance if he doesn't have counter spells. Whenever first to draw a card from this card, whenever you draw a card turn. Okay. I wonder if the haphazard is our problem. The other thing is about this deck is that I don't have enough copies of the new Ugin or like Fiery Emancipation and the other stuff. So that's why I'm only running 2, because I only have 2 copies. Okay. Sure. The problem is it doesn't hit enchantments. It is good. It's so good, but it's like, ugh. So we have to auto-pay here. So let's hit you, and you. And yeah. That did some damage, right? You got that Vantress. Black mana. Five, 6, 7. Mana, ain't he? Pirates, Pillage. Do I get rid of that? Let's do this. Vantress. Alright, that's the first Ugin, the dragon. Okay. Get it. You and you. Counterspell. Drown in the lock. Yeah. Still hits though. Still hits. Ha! Got him. All right, my friends. Well, I think that's all I have for you today. I think we won twice. So that's an accomplishment, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't say the deck's very competitive. It's very fun to play. Maybe it's the hands that I'm keeping. Maybe I should be at least mulliganing 1 or 2 hands to see, because I do have 26 lands in the deck. Maybe that's my problem. But yeah, anyways, so we'll end it off with there. If you're new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It's free to you, helps us out so much. Drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. If you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. If you're watching me now on my YouTube channel, DREMORIAN'S LAIR, you can catch me on Twitch at iDREMORIAN and vice versa. You can search my YouTube channel, DREMORIAN'S LAIR. You have to search for it. It's too small to find if you type in the URL. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.